Hey,
Morning.
are you at your house or where are you at now?
I'm at the office. I originally was thinking I would just like walk over to Tulsa Web Devs, and then everybody wanted to cancel, so I was like, okay, I guess I made the trip for nothing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But yeah, since I'm already here, I just figured it's warm. I'll stay here until it's over.
I got to figure out a way to get. Um, well, let's see. Oops.
Does the YouTube thing allow you to see how many viewers that we have?
Let's see. I'm not sure. That's why I started this a little early to see if I could figure out. Oops.
Does the YouTube thing allow you to see how many viewers that we have?
Whoa. Let's see.
Into the, so it looks like the YouTube one's a little bit delayed. I just went on there and I heard myself talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it says 3 watching now. All right, I think we'll start in a couple minutes here. All six of us, or seven of us.
Is there something I need to do in order to share my screen, or is that something that just comes with Google Hangouts?
Well, I think I've got another Hangout starting here in 30 minutes for each of the talks. I
Okay.
think you and I will jump into that and then share our screens.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an interesting experiment.
We'll see how it goes.
Hey, Luke, it's Manu. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, so I've got the other Hangout set up for myself. Is there anything else that I need to do?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I have the links. You might go to tulsawebdevs.org and click
Okay.
on the February meeting and just make sure that those links are pointing to the right place, because
Yep,
that's
they are. Check them.
I kind of want to know if anyone is watching via YouTube, if I could give them an invite. If anyone's watching via YouTube, put a comment on the YouTube video, and I'll try to invite you. Because if we have few enough people, I think we can get up to 10 people in a Hangout. Okay, I just invited Blixa. Let's see if he can join. Jeremy's watching on his TV at home. Hey, Blixa.
I'm already here, but I'm having trouble hearing. Give me just a second.
Well, also no one is saying anything, so
Alright, I think it's working now.
cool. Yeah, we've got about 6 watching now, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, and now we got up to 10, so give us a few more minutes. We'll probably get a
Well,
few
you
more.
just lost 2 because I had like 2 or 3 copies running.
All right, let's do one more minute. We're up to, I think, 11 or 12 watching so far. So we'll find out if people join.
Hey, Luke, why don't you do a Google countdown or something?
Yeah. How do I do that?
I think you just Google countdown, 2-minute countdown or something. Literally, or something.
But that won't quite work because we'll get stuck. Well, I guess even if the YouTube is on a delay, they won't hear any of this until a minute later anyway. So. All right. So, can't hear everybody as usual, but thanks everybody for participating in our very first Tulsa Web Devs online hangout meeting experiment thing. So I'm going to go through some of the announcements for now. If you have questions or if you're on and you want to chat, both the Q&A and the chat should be enabled. So just use that on Google+, or if you put comments on YouTube, I will catch them, but they will be about a minute delayed. So that said, I'll go ahead and jump into the announcements that we have. So we don't have Trisha on, but she wanted to give a reminder to everyone that you can join the Slack group for Tulsa Web Devs. So if you want an invite, send your email address to Trisha, and she will invite you there. Her email address is linked from the February meeting page on the website. Coming soon, Tulsa Tech Nights. We've been talking a little bit about this. The plan right now is to have our Tulsa Web Devs Night and then start 2 new monthly meetings, Tulsa Enterprise Devs and a Tulsa Hack Night, probably to coincide with upcoming OK Coders classes, which are going to happen at Flyloft. So I'm talking to Aaron from GKFF about us using another space at Flyloft while those classes are going on, so we can have another night and then also just a hack night for all of us to get together. So that could be coming in the next month or two, and just stay tuned for that. I'm not getting any questions or chats yet. No YouTube comments yet.
Scott Phillips is asking about the pizza and beer.
Let's see. Here, we'll give him. There's your pizza.
You did set that we're answering the question, right?
Yeah, this is how we're answering. Just give him some pictures of.
Is there an official Tulsa Web Devs hashtag?
I don't think so. I mean, it's probably just #Tulsa Web Devs. You want to follow that and make Twitter another place for people to ask questions? All right, any other questions on either Slack or Tulsa Tech Nights? Yes, John Dungan, you should be hearing something. All right. Let's move right along. Techlahoma groups. So Techlahoma is a thing. If you know of groups that are not listed here, there's a link on our announcements page where you can add them to it. Any questions on Techlahoma? All right. Moving right along. This is really weird.
Too quiet for you, Luke?
Yes, way too quiet. Okay, I was hoping to have Carlos on, but this is announcement for Tulsa Codacross. Coming up, it's this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There will be a bunch of different things going on. We have some Codacross challenges from National. We have a couple of Code for Tulsa specific projects. And then there's also going to be just a lot of general hacking going on. I think the CIO is going to ask some of the IT staffers to show up. We're also going to have some of the TypeRose government crew come by, and some of the OK coders are going to come by. And I think Tulsa Nerdy Girls are coming by around the same time as OK coders. So there's basically just going to be a lot of sort of open-ended hackathon type stuff going on, and then lots of civic projects that anyone can get involved with. And yes, Ed, this is what I'm looking at. I'm also trying to look at YouTube comments if they come in. All right, anything on Codacross? Let's see. Oh yeah, so Kendall says, can you plug NG Code Club Sunday at 2 o'clock? Yeah, so Nerdy Girls Code Club is happening on the Sunday, and that's at 2 o'clock. There's going to be some of the Nerdy Girls show up. I think this is the first Code Club. And I'll let Kendall can say more in the chat or on YouTube comments, or if I can find her real quick, might be able to add her. I don't know if she'll be able to get to that in time. But yes, Sunday at 2 o'clock will be Nerdy Girls Code Club. And then Todd is asking, what are the time frames? So it is on the Eventbrite, which I will pull up. You can get all weekend ticket, or you can get a Sunday, or sorry, Friday is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you're coming for the whole weekend, just get the weekend pass. They're broken out like this basically so we know how much food to order for the meals for the different days. But if you go to the codefortulsa.org site and click on the Codacross link, you'll get to this Eventbrite page where you can get tickets for whichever times you are planning to come. So that one, oh, I better just select and done. All right, and now Kendall's on. If Kendall wants to say anything else about the Nerdy Girls Code Club. I can see you and hear you. Oh wait, we could see you. Now we can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I thought we were interrupting.
No, you're good.
No, Nerdy Girls Code Club is at 2. You pretty much plugged it already, thank you. It's at 2 on Sunday, and it's at Flyloft. It's at the same place as Code Across, so come! And hopefully we'll get some newbies and we'll show them how fun Code Across looks, and they'll be excited. That's all.
Cool. Thanks. All right, Trisha's on the Q&A asking to plug Tulsa WordPress Meetup. I think I invited Trisha to join this. Hopefully she got it. If not, yeah, the Tulsa WordPress Meetup is looking to reboot for this year, getting more active, developer-focused, stuff like that. There is a WordPress hangout tonight by Tammy Hart. So the links for that are obviously in the same webpage where you got this link. I think that's it. Hopefully I plugged it well enough. All right, anything else? Someone have any questions or chat? Trying to look at all my different screens here. We're at about 16 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll let Manu and Blaine and Trisha, if she can join, or maybe Tammy, if she can join, basically pitch their talks for tonight. Oh, we have a question from YouTube. Tina's asking what happens at Code Across. So Code Across is a civic hackathon that happens all across the globe. I'll pull it's happening in, I think, 30 cities, like everywhere from Virginia, Japan, California, Croatia, all over the place. It's part of Code for America's civic hacking activities. It's one of their 2 big events every year. What we basically do is we will show up on Friday and we will pitch some projects for the weekend. People will form teams, just sort of meet up with others and pick the projects that you want to work on. We provide the food, the power, the Wi-Fi, the space. All you have to do is show up and sort of want to help out. So there's some challenges listed here. The Saturday and the Sunday are very informal, and they're basically, after you've formed teams on Friday, you do the same projects, all that kind of stuff on Saturday and Sunday. So real informal, and then this year we're combining again with the University of Tulsa ACM club of students. So they're coming, and it's going to be part of their service hackathon is going to be going on that weekend. So a bunch of the students will be there. Like I said, OK Coders will be there. Nerdy Girls Code Club will be there. All kinds of good stuff. So real informal, relaxed atmosphere. Come by for an hour or come by for the whole weekend, pretty much. So hopefully that covers that. Scott has a pitch for Startup Weekend Energy is happening May 1st through 3rd. So on your calendar, put down May 1st through 3rd is going to be the next Startup Weekend, and this one is a vertical, I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I think it's a Startup Weekend edition, and it focuses on energy, so we'll be letting everyone know all of the details of that as we get them. But yeah, save the date, May 1st through 3rd. That weekend is going to be Startup Weekend. Okay, so now I think we have Tammy and Manu and Blaine all on here. So I'm going to let all of them sort of pitch their talks that are going to start here in 10 minutes at their own Hangouts. So let's start with Blaine.
Okay, awesome. So my talk is about versioning, specifically versioning, but obviously we're going to get more into Git and to GitHub just to see what should you be versioning, how you could version them, and things of that nature.
Cool. And I'm going to join up on Blaine's as well and talk a little bit specifically about GitHub and sort of how you sign up and all of the different sort of nomenclature about GitHub for people who aren't familiar with it. It's a very newbie GitHub talk. And let's have Manu.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, everyone. My name's Manu Sporny. I work on standards at the World Wide Web Consortium. That basically means if you guys don't know what the W3C does, they create all the standards that built the web. Over 3 billion people around the planet use the standards that they create, HTML5, CSS. Basically, if you do web development, you use a lot of the standards that are created at the W3C. Today's talk that I'm doing is on JSON LD. It's about this new world of linked data and semantic web. It's also about kind of applying that to more practical things like describing people and places and events on web pages such that machines can understand that information. So this is really important when you have things like the Google search engine hitting your website. You need to be able to express to it the people, places, events on your page. And JSON LD is one way to do that. So we're going to talk about at the really high level what's linked data, what's JSON LD, and then talk about why that's important to a lot of web developers. Basically, it's not only about search engine placement, but it's about the next generation web, more machine-readable web.
Cool, thanks.
So that's it.
And yeah, the links for that, YouTube links, Hangout links, are on the same page as the Tulsa Web Devs. The same link you got here. So we're looking at Tammy. Tell us about your WordPress talk.
Hi guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, tonight I'm going to be talking about the WordPress Transient API. Basically, it's a temporary cache assistance built into WordPress. Super developer-y stuff. So I hope you'll come hang out with me.
Cool. And yeah, again, all of these links should be on there. Looking for questions chat. If I'm missing anything, someone let me know now. Probably leave this up for another few minutes in case anyone has questions they think of that they want to roll in. And then here in a few minutes, we'll all break and give each of the presenters plenty of time to set up their own Hangouts. All right, I'm going to stop screen sharing too. Cool. Anything else anyone can think of that I missed?
Not just at Tulsa Web Devs.
Oh, the Twitter?
Yeah. Seems simple enough since it's already there.
This is too weird.
I work remote, so this is what I do all day long to talk to the team.
Scott says he's not sure all of the 630 tracks are on the main page. So I think I think I listed them all. We just got the GitHub, WordPress, and JSON LD, unless there's another one that I'm forgetting.
JSON LD's redirecting to a weird YouTube, doing a weird YouTube redirect. Sending to a pre-recorded video.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was testing it out. Is it maybe if I start broadcasting, it'll do something else?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, if you need me to update the link on the site, just let me know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how to fix that now, other than just start broadcasting again.
Oh, you think it's like linking over to?
I tested by hitting, start Hangout and yada yada yada, and it said, it said off air, and then I said, look at the preview, and then I was basically like, oh, okay, cool, everything works. Shut it down, and I guess it's like, okay, here's your Hangout, and that was like 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. So I don't know. Hopefully, once I hit start broadcasting, it'll unscrew itself.
We don't always test our Hangouts, but when we do it in production.
Right.
All right, we're at 6:26. I'm going to call it. I'm going to get some more beer, and let's all split up to our different Hangouts. If anyone needs me to update, I think everyone knows how to contact me. I'm watching Twitter like a hawk right now, so I'm GrooveCoder on Twitter if you need to tweet at me. So I think that's it.
Great, thanks.
Cool. Thanks. See ya.